Perfect, because that's how we're going to start off this stream. Talking about some Marvel Rivals on the PS4. Somebody tagged me in this video on TikTok. They wanted me to respond to it, and I needed something to talk about today. So let's see what this creator has to say. I think his name is Verified or some shit. Did you see Erica Kirk is now a lead in the U.S. Air Force or some shit? Is that real? I'm gonna have to look that up. If that's real, I need clarification. Yeah, right here in Utah? What the fuck? Yeah, that better not be fucking real, bro. This timeline is just so fake. Take me back, man. Can I hop on? Is real? Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that later. This whole administration is just. And you know, speaking of Marvel Rivals on the PS4, I was tagged on this video in TikTok. People wanted me to respond to it, so we're gonna respond to what this creator Verified has to say, with the caption being the problem with Marvel Rivals on the PS4. Let's see what he has to say.
Marvel Rivals is now on the PS4, and I see a lot of people hating on this decision. And honestly, I think the haters are right about something, but they're also wrong about a few things. For starters, I've seen a lot of people say, why are they putting Marvel Rivals on the PS4? They should be focused on optimizing current gen. I understand how this could appear to be a valid take if you're uneducated about how many people are actually on the PlayStation 4 still.
I already don't like where this is going.
A lot of people might be under the impression because of their circle that everyone has upgraded to the PlayStation 5 when that is simply not the case. There are still 55 million active players on the PS4. That is a lot of people. I've also
Guys, for the millionth time, video games are a luxury, not a right. The PS4 is a 13-year-old console, and yes, there are millions of people still on the platform. But once again, video games are a luxury, not a right. If you can't afford to keep up with the latest and greatest, that doesn't mean you get to hold back technology. That's not how life fucking works, so I don't agree with that statement. This is the first generation where I've ever seen this fucking argument become a thing, and I hate it. Makes my fucking stomach turn. I told you, maybe he may not be a PS4 nigga because he's a content creator, but I'm telling you, PS4 niggas, we would, if it was up to them, humanity would have never discovered the light bulb. We would have never discovered fire. We'd have never discovered the wheel, the vehicle, fucking modern medicine. I got this cave right here, bro. We got caves, we got wolves, we good, bro. Oh my God.
I've seen people say that if you're still on the PS4 at this point, you don't even deserve to play games. You need to upgrade to the PS5, and this is simply ridiculous. You don't know what someone has going on financially. You don't know.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you got going on financially. If you play on your PS4 and you enjoy it, that's fine. But you don't get to hold back technology. This is a crazy argument, bro.
But maybe someone they want to play Rivals with only has a PS4 because they're not that much into gaming. Regardless, it's not that ridiculous to be on a PlayStation 4. But the haters are right about one thing.
I need y'all to understand this argument so you understand that I'm not being petty. By this logic, I need you guys to understand. If we applied this logic to every generation, we would have never got Super Mario 64. Do you know why? Because when the N64 came out, motherfuckers would have been like, whoa, why can't we just, do the one with the Super Mario World with the Yoshi? Like you have to understand, when the new tech comes out, that means new things are going to be available. In order for the developers to take advantage of it, they need to be able to have access to all their tools. We are now making an argument for artists to paint with one arm. Well, you only need one arm, but let's say you need two. Well, one arm tied behind their fucking back. It doesn't make any sense. Do we want good art or not? Jigsby is forever going to be a statistic.
I've been seeing a lot of memes joking about the optimization on PlayStation 4, talking about how the game is not even going to be enjoyable if you play it on that platform, and I somewhat agree. I play Rivals on PC, but I do own a Xbox Series S. I don't have a reason to own an Xbox Series X because I do most of my gaming on PC. I have played Rivals on my Series S, and guys, it is a terrible experience.
So he acknowledges that it's a terrible fucking experience, but you still want me to feel bad. What are we talking about here? You're contradicting yourself. Here's a better argument of why it shouldn't exist on the PS4. For those unaware, crossplay is available between the 4 and the 5, right? So you got somebody playing Marvel Rivals on the PS5, somebody playing on the 4. Because that 4 runs like dog shit and looks like security footage from 2011 and runs at 15 frames per second, you now have somebody in your ranked match in your lobby who's running at a significantly lower frame rate than you, so he has worse response time than you, and he's on your team, and he's running fucking Spider-Man. They're lagging all over the place. It's supposed to be a team-coordinated game. So at bare minimum, you have to understand, yes, this game, they are making the game worse. Yo, shout out to BZ with the sub, appreciate it. And shout out to AI Matrix with the gifted subs on YouTube, appreciate it. Hit the like button. Y'all going crazy over there, man. But what I don't understand is him making this argument and then contradicting himself directly and saying, yeah, this shit is actually affecting the actual overall quality of the game. So why are you advocating for these people to make the situation worse? I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's like being in the middle of a fucking zombie apocalypse. You know this nigga just got bit in his fucking arm. We know we should shoot this motherfucker in the head. And you being like, man, listen, man, maybe we just cut his arm off. Nah, fuck that. Shoot him. No. We're not gonna hope for things. You cannot hope for the PS4 to run Marvel Rivals better. That's not how it works. It's data, statistics, numbers, specifications. He got bit, he gotta die. That's what it is. Now, if you're on the PS4, you enjoying your PS4 games, that's fine. But these port beggars, oh my, listen, man, I got a new announcement. You know what I hope dies going into the next generation with Project Helix and the PS6? The concept of the port beggar. I swear to God, this was not a thing in any other generation. This port begging has to fucking go, man. Because otherwise, why do we continue to put out new products? Why? There might as well not be a PS6. There might as well not be a Project Helix. Whatever the next GPU is, the RTX 60 series, just don't do it. Let's just stop, guys. Let's just put a halt on time. Let's just put a halt on time. Stop progression of society. Fuck it. Yo, shout out to BZ with the $20 super chat. He said, shout out to the people who's not broke, gifted for the community. I was in the Twitch chat. They be tweaking. He calling y'all out. He said, y'all niggas is broke. Shout out to you for the super chat. Dial up gamers, man. I personally believe if they wanted to put out Marvel Rivals on the PS4, they shouldn't have made it crossplay. They should have made PS4 niggas play with PS4 niggas, man. That the whole server would have just been lagging the whole fucking time, like just every match. That's what they should have did. But when they added the crossplay, it fucked it up, and it's crazy because he contradicts himself. What else did he say?
The game feels so laggy and choppy, and I'm at such an obvious disadvantage when it comes to other players in my lobbies and them on their series.
He even acknowledges what I just said. You're making the experience worse for everybody, but you think that we should care? No. If we're running a race and I'm faster than you, I'm faster than you. That's what it is. Get your fat ass on the treadmill, bro.
X. And then on top of the obvious lag disadvantage, you also factor in that PlayStation 4 players are just now getting the game that has been out for what?
So they don't know how to play in comparison to the people who've been on for seasons, making the game worse.
You're at this point, obviously they are outmatched by PlayStation 5 players in multiple categories. It's not even going to be fair. But if you're a casual player, you just want to be in bronze, silver, gold, and have fun on the
This is an example of what I mean when I say, yo, shout out to BZ with the 10 gifted subs on YouTube. Remy boys. This is what I mean when I say this everybody gets a trophy mentality is ruining shit, bro. You don't get to be celebrated because you got a 13-year-old piece of hardware, man. You know what's crazy? I wonder if this logic is gonna go into other spaces in technology. Because like right now with like a lot of cars, there's a lot of computer tech in the more modern cars. And some of these cars are getting updates. They're getting software updates. I wonder if people are going to start complaining when their 15-year-old car can't get a hardware update, knowing that they don't have the tech in it. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it's legacy hardware. But this is also what I be talking about when I say content. A lot of these content creators don't stand for nothing. I'm getting a lot of hate right now, but 10 years from now, a lot of you niggas are gonna love me for for spitting on all these PS4 niggas. You're gonna appreciate me. I'm trying to stop this shit, man. Yo, shout out to Beezy gifted another 20 subs. Holy shit. Because how do you make a video advocating for this poverty and then in the second half of the video admit that it's a fucking problem that's making gaming as a whole worse? So what do you stand for? This video was a waste of time. I can see why somebody tagged me in this shit. All you did was, and this shit got 500 likes. You literally said nothing. Yo, shout out to you. See, they got the big tax refund. I'm confident in saying that this is a gaming industry problem only. It really is. And I think it's like these COVID gamers that came through and don't understand how gameplay cycles they work. Because like I said, if it was up to these people, when the N64 dropped, no, don't put out Super Mario 64. We don't want to see those cool 3D graphics in the world and stuff. We don't want to do dire docs. Why can't you just make a version that's 2D that runs on the N64 and it runs on the Super Nintendo? To that I say,
lock them up.
Oh man,
Lock them up.
oh my God. YouTube chats why his boyfriends gave them allowance. Yo, chill. I think dude was trying to be funny and be sarcastic, but he did a terrible job. Oh, if that's the case, then I apologize. But yeah, you know what? Actually, I don't apologize, because if that's the case, let's act like he was being sarcastic and trying to be funny for a moment. If you're trying to be funny, okay, so if you're being honest, this is a terrible opinion. You don't have an actual stance. If you're trying to be funny, you're not fucking funny either. So actually, I would argue that you shouldn't even have said that in the chat. That makes it fucking worse. Leave the comedy to me, nigga. And other news, that shit didn't make nobody laugh. That shit out of here. In other news, we got some data that backs up one of the things that I've been arguing on my stream. So one of the things that I've been arguing on my stream is some people feel like gaming is dead, but I made the counter argument that gaming is not only is it not dead, it's in a great space in terms of creative, not from a corporate greed, but from a creative standpoint, it's in a good space. The problem why it feels like it might be dead for some people is I think gaming has a marketing issue where there's more games than ever, and then more games being released than ever. And then on top of that, you got Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Apple Music, all these other things. You have so many things to distract you that it's hard to break through the noise. And I feel like this data kind of proves it. So this is a Warframe developer, and she said, when Warframe released, we had 435 other titles to compete with for the attention of millions of Steam users. Now games have 20,000 other games in the same year for many millions of Steam users that have already been exposed to 80,000 plus releases that they might have liked, further proving my point. So, and Warframe came out, 2013? It came out in beta. I remember that's when I played it. That was in 2013. And I remember back then thinking things of like the world has gotten so much faster and gluttonous when it comes to content. I don't think y'all understand. Like early 2000s, 90s, it was like only a handful of games that came out like every year. But now with the rise of AAA games, more money in the industry than ever, and then also indie developers, all these free tools available like the Unreal Engine 5, there are more games coming out every day, and it's hard to break through the noise. And that's why I think it's so in an age where you have a marketing issue, I think it's so problematic that one of the biggest forms of marketing is the Steam player count. That shit is Steam player counts do not equate to the quality of the game, but because that is a lot of people's first exposure to a game, when they see the Steam player count on the For You page going viral, they might assume that it's ass. They never heard of it. They see that Steam player count and like, I'm not playing that shit. We should be sharing what the fuck we like. We are 100% spoiled today when it comes. We are spoiled. Grifting culture has been such a stain on games. It has, man. Beezy said, he dropped a super chat. He said, LOL, no tax refund, just support for one of my favorite channels. I was on Twitch and they talk too much shit. Get YouTube Premium. He said, y'all broke. I see why console keeps their player count private. Nah, real shit. I would not be opposed, because I to be fair, I do think being able to see the Steam numbers is useful to some degree. But somehow people have turned it into a negative to the point where like I would not be opposed if they made that shit private and only game developers can see that shit. So like I said, a Twitch refugee. Yeah, chill. So hopefully that gives y'all some idea that, you know, for the people who really feel like gaming is dead, no, it's just hard to break through the noise. There's so many games coming out. It's just hard sometimes to find the good ones unless you follow, you know, channels like this. Because on the flip side, I'll also say not only is the marketing lacking, but I also feel like a lot of influencers in the gaming space are not even being influencers anymore. The only thing they're doing is allowing themselves to be influenced being influenced by things that get them the most views. But like, I'd argue a lot of influencers are not being influencers anymore. It's your job. Friendly reminder, guys, Minecraft was a fucking nobody till Captain Sparkles and a couple other big YouTubers played the game. Now it's one of the biggest IPs, not games, IPs in the fucking world. Do you know why? Because those people were actually being influencers. They said, we like this game. We're going to share it with our fan base. And I don't give a fuck what you think. That's your job. And I think this shit is fucking pathetic that we live in this day and age where you got people who are blessed to not have to break their back and go outside and do whatever the traditional 9-to-5 is. You get to sit on your ass and play video games. And niggas can't stand on shit, bruh. I like this game, bitch. Deal with it. Fuck you and your little 14-year-old attitude, bruh. You gotta start smacking the chat up, man. What the fuck is going on? This shit is getting weird. You've been talking about how bad marketing for games is for years now. I don't even know if it's bad. I don't know if that's the word to describe it. It's more so it's just a ton of competition. It's a ton of competition. A lot of these influencers also suck at games and post minimal gameplay. They don't even stream. Well, being good doesn't matter in terms of being an influencer. It's about just showing things that you like. So being good doesn't matter. The only time being good matters is if like that's your brand. Like I would say probably for someone like Shroud, he's kind of positions himself as like a pro gamer. I don't position myself as a pro gamer. I say I'm an average to above average gamer. Although, I don't know, it might be a little bit higher because every time I play with you niggas in the Discord, y'all niggas be stinking up the place. Tell me I'm trash. Okay. You got to be at least entertaining if you're not pro level. Yeah. Pro gamer content is boring in my opinion. Well, that's subjective, right? It's boring to you because you're looking for something different out of your content. For some people, it is entertaining. It is entertaining to watch somebody be god level aim and shit. So like, it's one of those things you just got to say it's not for me. We watching you for a reason type shit. False is easier if you make the game fun. An example, Deadlock is invite only and yet it's getting 90k players daily, but put Marathon is just a full game, by the way, to shame. You're actually proving my point with the grifting shit. You're just here to push an agenda that you don't like Marathon. What does that have to do with marketing games as a whole? We're talking about games as a whole, not Marathon versus Deadlock. Games as a whole, it is hard to market. Imagine being an indie developer of 3 people, a budget of $10,000 that you guys scrape together. You put together a cool game. How do you get it in front of people? Remove Marathon, remove Deadlock. This is why you niggas watch me and not the other way around. Man had a paragraph for his first comment just to be wrong. You just wanted to say you don't like Marathon and that's fine. Like, you just here to push an agenda, dog. Get out of here with that shit. And also, yeah, it's not a competition too. Why can't the games coexist? That's why Vanos and them is still funny to me. They just dick around and have fun. That's what it's about, bruh. But I don't think you should be proud of being a Minecraft player because Minecraft protects their predators. Do they? I think you're thinking of Roblox. Minecraft has weirdos in the community, but I don't think they protect them. Shout out to Big Mike with the sub. Appreciate you. If you're gonna join the conversation, make sure you understand what we're talking about. Also, comparing Marathon to Deadlock is such a disingenuous conversation in comparison to what we're talking about as a whole, because we're talking about 2 AAA titles, both who have budgets for marketing. If it was only just about fun, a lot more games would be successful. That argument is terrible. If it was only just about fun, way more games would be successful, but it's not only just about fun. There's a marketing issue. There's a budget issue in terms for people not being able to afford every game. There's a time issue. Some people don't have time to play every game. What are we talking about? This is why y'all watch me and not the other way around, man. What are we talking about? Yeah, there's a grifting issue like your first comment, which was clearly just to take a shot at Marathon. I just think about how games were marketed in the 90s. Yeah, one of my favorite commercials was the Super Mario, not the Super Mario, but the Super Smash Bros. Joint. You don't really get commercials like that anymore. And part of the reason why you don't get commercials like that anymore is it's hard to pick where do you advertise? Do you advertise on Twitch? Do you advertise on YouTube? Do you go to television? Everybody's eyeballs are so split all over the place. That's why I said gaming. And I won't even put it on gaming. I think entertainment as a whole has a marketing problem because it's just so much content. It's so much content nowadays. Too many people jumping wagons into it this way. Does marketing even matter though? Like I've seen no ads for Slay the Spire 2, but somehow it has 500K on Steam. Yeah, it does. The marketing was the Steam player counts. That's how I found the game. That's marketing. Marketing doesn't have to just be it doesn't just have to be like the corporation that made the game putting money behind a television commercial. Anything to get eyeballs on something is marketing. That was word of mouth marketing. The only reason I started playing Slay the Spire 2 is because people were talking about it on Twitter. It was going viral. And this is why I said I wish people would talk more about the things that they like. I said, what the fuck is this Slay the Spire 2 shit? It was 20 bucks. I downloaded. That shit was fire. But no, niggas want to play. They want to post a Steam DB and try to tear shit down. Yeah, marketing has many facets. It's not just one thing. So like you using Slay the Spire is an example of it did have proper marketing. If more people talked about and that kind of goes back to I put a little bit of that on influencers too. We're living in a space where influencers are not influencing anymore.
My audience doesn't like when I play this game, so I can't play it anymore. Chat,
I gotta play. You got grown ass 35+ men hiding offline at 1 a.m. to play Marathon. That shit is crazy. Because the 14-year-old in the chat said he doesn't like when I play the game. I think it's because of algorithms. Yeah, algorithms ruined a lot too. No, that's facts. Yo, shout out to Beezy with the 10 gifted subs. He's going crazy. We need social proof more than ever, but it's gotten tough with the grifting. Yeah, grifting, unfortunately, has become a big problem, not just in gaming, across the board. Politics, just real life shit. All them Bangladesh bots, the Russian bots, they only use Steam DB to trash games instead of uplift them. Yeah, that's why I said if we use Steam, or if there was a balance, matter of fact, I think that's a fair answer. If there was more of a balance of people using the Steam DB numbers, I would not be opposed to keeping them public. I want to see more people uplift games with Steam DB like Slay Aspire, because admittedly, it influenced me to try the game out. But instead, everybody just tearing every goddamn thing down. It's like, yo, what happened to saying something is not for me? The world does not revolve around you. The Twitch chat looking mad broke. I'm ready or not. Just tell my players to play with me. If you don't like it, then it's okay. Then it's okay. The grifter in chief. You're one of my favorite content creators. I appreciate it, Isaiah. BZ making it rain. He making it rain. What else I got for you? Matter of fact, this is a great fucking segue. Whoever said that in the chat, he said, look at Deadlock. He said marketing doesn't matter. Look at Deadlock. If the game is fun, people will just play it. Sega says, you guys are reviewing my games really well, but you aren't buying them. Being good is not good enough. What are we talking about here? This is a perfect segue for the fucking conversation. Sega Sammy has released a new set of financial results along with the Q&A explaining some of their finer points, but the long and short of it is you all say you like our games, so why aren't you buying more of them? Amidst some truly incredible corporate jargon, Sega says that the high valuations, the review scores, and the user feedback that some of its recent titles have received, meaning that it's been getting good critical reviews as well as player reviews, people are saying it's fun, simply didn't translate into increased sales and that things are stagnant. Over the course of 2025, Sega released a bunch of critically acclaimed titles, including Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, fire game, 2 Point Museum, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, I don't know how to pronounce that, Radio Remastered. What about the Sonic? They released a Sonic, right? Sonic Racing Crossworld, Shinobi Art Vengeance. These are bangers. And then Sega's subsidiary also released Metaphor ReFantasio, banger. Yo, shout out to Dispirited Black Man. He says, salute to Beezy. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, best game of the year so far. I appreciate you with the $10 super chat. And then Fan of Wave, I appreciate you as well with the sub. They don't play games, they just be talking about them. On the less popular side of things, Rovio has been on a consistent downward trend ever since Sega bought it in April 2023. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. The company has written off $200 million of its $766 million acquisition because profitability of the business had fallen below the initial forecast. In other words, maybe just making tones of Angry Bird games isn't the brilliant strategy some thought. I think their biggest bangers they released recently was Metaphor, the Sonic Cross Worlds, and Shinobi. And like these games might have failed. Maybe not. I think Sonic Cross Worlds had decent marketing. They had little robots going around LA with that shit on them. Sonic Cross Worlds might have failed for the simple fact that like it's a fun game, but maybe people just weren't in the mood for a kart racer, especially after Mario Kart World came out the same year. There's a lot of different. We are in an era where games are failing, not because of the quality of the game. It could be a bunch of different things. I think Metaphor ReFantasio, as great as it is, unfortunately, it is more of a critical thinker's game and it's turn-based. There's themes in there about classism and racism. Niggas is not trying to hear that shit. When I say niggas, I'm talking about all people, not black people, okay? Y'all niggas don't read. Y'all read headlines. You said Doodle Bob Gamers. I've been waiting to get PC. I've been waiting to get my PC to really start gaming for real. You better hurry and get on it, bro. Shit getting expensive. Shout out to Mikey with the super chat. He said, I haven't heard nothing from Twitch. He said, y'all broke. Shit is crazy. I bought Sonic Cross Worlds in good store and Metaphor. Well, Sega says you're one of the good ones. But as much as everybody on social media said they like it, they said, y'all not buying the games. And I think part of it is marketing. Part of it is people have limited time, limited resources. And then also everything is not for everybody. And then also some of the reasons why it could fail is also maybe these corporations' expectations are too high. This is why I said live service games are the devil. Live service games have changed the perspective in which the publisher expects things to succeed. Before, if a game sold like 2 to 5 million copies, the publisher was happy. Now with live service games, that shit need to sell 5-10 million copies plus 50 million thousand fucking microtransactions, man. So I think it's a lot of different reasons why these things are being deemed a failure. These games might have been successful, 20 years from now. I think the corporate expectations are too high. Yup, and that's why they need to dial it back when it comes to their overhead. Shout out to Murada who dropped the super chat. He said doubling down, Twitch is broke. Chill, bro, chill. I'm an artist, and I have to say most companies, believe it or not, do not 100% see the true value in marketing. Thank you for corroborating what I thought. We know for damn sure these record companies don't believe in fucking promoting artists. Artist development is gone. Nowadays, you have to blow up on YouTube, then you get signed, and they throw gasoline on the fire, but they will not advertise. Long gone is the days where they will raise your artist up from the bottom. That shit is gone. Shout out to Dark Misogyny with the super chat. He says, same group of dudes who will cry about why Sleeping Dogs never got a sequel because no one bought it. Then they bought it when the studio died. Exactly what I'm talking about. You can't wait till the studio has layoffs to buy the game. It's too late. It's too fucking late. It is what it is, though. Speaking of broke, though, Ubisoft. They said mobile games is the biggest medium. As Ubisoft struggles, Rainbow Six Mobile has launched to massive numbers. Can it help the troubled publisher turn the tide? One of the biggest names in the world of first-person shooters has made the leap to mobile, and it has done so at an especially interesting time. Mobile gaming has been on the rise with ever-rising hardware prices and ever more competition for people's attention and money, snatching potential players away from their PCs and consoles. A person's phone is increasingly their primary route to entertainment. Rainbow Six has been dominating a figure on PC and consoles, but can it succeed at making the leap to a fiercely contested platform? With a landscape that has failed even Call of Duty games, can it do it now of all times when Ubisoft is struggling to find its footing? And maybe most importantly, can it adapt to such a tactical competitive shooter to the mobile format? This is out already? Has anybody played this shit? Yeah, studios don't give a shit about marketing. When I was working at a Disney TV show, they expected the artists to promote their shows. Matter of fact, I'll add on to that, Bronx. I'm glad you brought that up. I know for a fact, knowing like several rappers, these record labels do not give a fuck about the artists. They expect you to promote yourself by showing off your life on social media. And I think it's been a detriment to the quality of music because they're so focused on gimmicks and bullshit. They don't want to market. It costs money. Love your content. What should be the PlayStation exclusive lineups for the PS6? Need new IP. Well, I prefer new IPs. New IPs. I'm always gonna say, anytime a new generation comes out, I want new IPs. I'm not worried about. I'm gonna be honest. Like the first 2-3 years of a new console's lifespan, I'm not trying to hear shit about some old shit. I want to see some new games. So that's what I would say. Shout out to Art with the sub. He said, I want to give appreciation to my fellow gamers and artists delivering the last and the dope streams. I appreciate you. I do wonder if actual people aren't making up the numbers that some of these companies want. Do you think they will start releasing AI players into the gaming space? I know that sounds. What do you mean by AI players? What do you mean by that? Sony has so many dead franchises they need to bring back. I disagree. They can bring them back, but like you can bring back Infamous. I would not complain. But is Infamous like at the top of like my wish list? No, I want new IPs. I want new Infamous. I want new characters to fall in love with, bro. DC Rivals on the PS6, chill. In your opinion, how hard do you think it would be to create a new console with its own engine, or at least one that uses Unreal? Well, a console is just a piece of hardware that runs an engine. Like it wouldn't have the engine built in. Yo, shout out to Johnny Cash with the super chat. Tripling down, Twitch is broke. They said y'all broke. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. God damn, all these super chats. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Space Cowboy with the super chat. He said, we can counter the point of publishers making tons of money and still laying off. Ding, ding. That's a great point. How did I forget about it? I'm not gonna lie. I ain't seen that nigga type in the chat. That was the first thing he typed in the chat, talking about some fucking marathon and deadlock. And not only am I frying you, the chat is cooking. And these niggas is donating to cook your ass, bruh. That's a great example. Fucking Battlefield 6 generated $1.5 billion and they still laid off half the fucking team. People just gotta play it and they make some money. And that's not how shit works, bruh. In the real world. In the real world, fucking communism sounds great on paper. Everybody shares everything. Everybody works together. Everybody has a certain standard of living. A lot of times it doesn't fucking work because of the human element. People are greedy. It's just, yo, data is important to read and interpret it, but data is not everything. There's something called the human element, and to deny it, you're full of shit. Yo, shout out to Martin with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to Camelo with the super chat. He said, get y'all money up. Damn, we having a barbecue, everyone cooking, homie. It's just fun. That man, what's that movie, that baseball movie, Build It and They Will Come? That nigga took that shit to heart. Yeah, if we just build it, they will come. Anybody who says that has never had any type of successful business. That's not how it works, bro. Bench warmers. Shout out to CG Pro with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Feel the dreams. Yeah. If build it and you will come really is just the philosophy to everything. Right now, I want you to put together I want you to put together 10 niggas for a basketball team and go tell Adam Silver we want to join the NBA because you guys are fun to watch. Bam going crazy tonight. It's the Wizards. Stop saying that shit to me, chat. Stop saying that shit. Let's talk about what really matters. Rainbow Six Mobile, man. Rainbow Six Mobile. Shout out to Space Cowboy with the super chat. He said, I always say communism sounds good, but when you put the element in people, simply greedy by nature. Compressing that tactical nature is something mobile friendly was the biggest challenge. Rainbow Six Mobile game director Oliver admits during our conversation earlier this month, having the spatial awareness, the maps, the destruction, the operator synergy, the mobile screen means touch screens, and it also means all the different hardware. So we had to improve the clarity in game and also the pacing while retaining that strategic core we brought over from Siege. Yo, shout out to Ariel Smoke with the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna push an agenda, I would respect you more if you just push the agenda instead of trying to hide it behind a lie. Man, more games. It's just not true. More games would sell if they were just fucking fun. Look at fucking Deadlock in comparison to to Marathon. Well, first of all, Deadlock's a free-to-play game. Let's talk about that, man. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. You can't compare the two because, first of all, Deadlock's a free-to-play game. Marathon, you have to pay. There's a higher barrier to entry. There's so many arguments. Just say you don't fuck with Marathon. I would respect you more. I'd be like, yeah, you allowed to dislike it. That's cool. But don't try to hide an agenda behind some bullshit ass argument. Bam breaking Wilt's record would be the funniest thing in NBA history. What quarter are they in? Jokes aside, let me see. Is that possible? Please don't let it happen to the Wizards. They in the third quarter. How many points he got? Shout out to No Pause Menu with the sub. Appreciate it. Well, no. Oh, I need the heat. What? I need the fucking players. Damn, they don't want to show the stats. Shout out to Rob Bass Jr. with the sub. Appreciate it. It's the third quarter. I don't know if he'll... How many points he got right now in the third? I don't know if he'll break Wilt's. He got to get that 81 first. He'll probably get 80, maybe not 100. The Wizards must be sitting all their starters and some shit like that. New IP ideas, a Soulsborne Transformer inspired game. You know what's funny? I said I would like a space Soulsborne type of game. You have to click the heat. I did. It took me just like some random shit, bro. Them niggas is ranked 4th in the East, man. They doing what they supposed to do. And fuck this article. I don't care about this shit. It's a slow news day. Is there gameplay for this? Has anybody played this? Initial release was in 2022. When did this come out? Let's see, search. See Rainbow Six on oh, it is out. I did not know this shit was out. What the hell? Updated on March 3rd, 2026. It has 10. Whoa, it has 10 million downloads. Okay. Shout out to Ubisoft. I wonder how many are playing and spending money. For those wondering why these companies are making mobile games like that mobile Diablo or this is why. It is a big market. There's a lot of little kids that don't have consoles, or people in other countries where consoles get taxed, import tax, and maybe they play on their phones. I know phones are big in China as well as I believe Brazil. That's why PC gaming is big there too. Yeah. I'm curious to see I'm curious to know how much money they're making off of microtransactions with this. Yo, god damn, shout out to Fernando with the $100 super chat. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Them tax refunds must have came through. Okay. He said this what a real super chat look like, not no $1 dono. Twitch chat always up. Damn, wait, we got a Twitch. That nigga's a Twitch double agent. We got a Twitch regular hopped in the YouTube chat to drop $100 super chat. This nigga infiltrated y'all and called y'all broken a different way. Then the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat dropped 5 more. So shout out to Baby J too. What's going on, man? We got the Twitch Winter Soldier, bro. What's going on, man? What's going on? That's fucking crazy, dude. Oh shit, I appreciate the super chat. That's fucking funny. Shout out to the Twitch Winter Soldier. Somebody gotta draw that nigga, man. Just put the Twitch logo on his arm, bro. Band War 3. World War bands. What else I got for y'all? Oh, Super Mario trailer dropped. I have not watched this. I forgot to show this yesterday. We donating the last of our money before the draft. Hey, but jokes aside, man. Shout out to Son of the Don with the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Bullshit aside, I am reading. There's rumors going around, floating around DC that your president, not mine, is inching towards putting boots on the ground. And we already have a recruitment problem. I'm too old. So, you know, just letting y'all know, just in case. I also saw that the White House made it to where every young man is automatically enlisted for the draft. That news came out today. Look it up. I'm just letting y'all know, if you get drafted allegedly, you got bone spurs. Just letting you know. Say you got bone spurs. Somebody in the White House got out of 5 drafts saying he had bone spurs. Fat loser. Yo, shout out to Hey, I'm Briggs with the 10 get the subs. And shout out to Phil Good with the $10 super chat, man. Y'all going fucking crazy. Tight shit. Or actually, you know what? I hate to say this, but this current administration is full of shit. So you might be able to get away with saying you're gay too, because them niggas is backwards, bro. Say you got bone spurs and you gay, they won't draft you. My leg hurt, bro. I can't go, Charles. I can't go. Or you can say you're trans. Unfortunately, because that's the world we live in. These motherfuckers is dumb as hell, bro. Yo, shout out to Baku with the $50 super chat. Appreciate you. I'll sit my ass in jail before I fight for the orange. Hey, real shit, real shit. I'm lucky where I'm too old now, but like if I was y'all age, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not going to fight for this fucking country. Fuck this place. Shout out to Kid Icarus with the super, the goddamn, I cannot keep up with the donated subs. Appreciate you. This is great. My mental health was very desolate yesterday at the Neo 3. Can we watch this Mario trailer? Let's get it.
There's a huge...
What ages are eligible for the draft is 18 to 27 last time. The exception being, I think if you're in college, you're less likely to be drafted. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure if you're in college, the way the draft works is they look for young men who have no families, also have if you're a single child, you're less likely to be drafted, because if you're a single child, like you have no siblings, they don't want to kill your family line off, which just sounds crazy. So if you have siblings, you're between the ages of 18, 27, and you're not in college, you're more likely to be drafted. Just so you know. I watched the whole video about, I used to be super obsessed with like the Vietnam War. I watched so many documentaries. Absolutely. It was one of the only classes I actually enjoyed in school, because you got to know your history so you don't repeat yourself. So you don't repeat it, basically. So like, absolutely, I'm into history. Oh, Donald Glover, big Childish Gambino's playing Yoshi. Shout out to him. I've seen so many funny memes. I seen somebody recreate, because of the internet cover, but Birdo is evil. Well, yeah. Birdo started off as a villain. Birdo is from Super Mario 2. It was one of the it was a villain. And then became good later. Oh, that's my favorite character in the Mario movie. These characters crack me the fuck up, bro. Yeah, it shows too much. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm there. My grown ass will be in there day one. I ain't gonna hold you. I liked the first movie. This one looks good too. The only thing is, I still stand on, I wish they would have did Sunshine first, man. Maybe after they save space, they can go on a vacation to Delfino Island. I wish they would have saved Delfino Island first. Could we get, like, the flood would have been fucking funny. Get a funny ass voice actor to play the flood. That shit would have been great. Day one watch. I hope they still do it. That, or at least Luigi Mansion's movie. That'd be great. What's your link right here? Invincible open beta reveal. Alan the Alien. Let's go. Don't worry, Illumination, Nintendo are gonna milk this. So I'm probably there's gonna be 3 more Mario. Oh yeah, they're gonna milk it because they're trying to introduce a new generation of Mario. DSP said it was slop chill. Oh, that's cool.
Just because we've hung out doesn't mean I won't blow your face off. Read fast, dickhead!
Okay, now I'm seriously mad.
Hey, you don't look so badass. I bet I can take you.
Big Alan the Alien. Oh, he got armor on his moves. Okay.
I thought we were cool, and now I have to kill you?
Oh, he's a grappler. This might be my character.
Oh, damn. Filtermite time. God, sucker.
My turn now.
Please don't aim for my sensitive parts. We need to talk.
I still don't know how to feel about this. I think the game looks good.
Such a douchebag. They have those here, right?
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Are you winning, son? Let's play a game. I like to call.
That's cool. They got an original animation for it. The trailer. Play 10 fighters in the open beta. Cool. Open beta is April 9th to the 11th. Where my phone at so I can write that down? Oh, yeah, we gonna be on that. We definitely gonna be on that, chat. We definitely gonna be on that. Somebody in the chat said they don't know how they feel about this yet. Well, it's an open beta. They got a free demo that's gonna be all weekend, so you might as well just try it out and see if you like it or not. Invincible beta. Let's see, March or April 9th. Do all day. Save. Boom. Gamers are eating. They're eating and it's free. Damn, PS5 only? Yeah, no PS4 niggas. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Creature Discovery for the Switch 2. LTG raging day one. Is it wrong for me to say, like, another reason, not only do I look forward to all these fighting games, but anytime a new fighting game comes out, that should be funny because you know you're about to get an LTG rage cough. In the fucking Ultra. That shit is great. Crushes Jim.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly fell from...
Do you think the Invincible verses in the Avatar game will cannibalize each other? No, because first and foremost, fighting games are niche as a whole, right? So neither one is going to have a huge audience. And they could be, it could be two completely different audiences, right? People who play like Melty Blood don't necessarily play Street Fighter, those more niche fighters. As long as both the games get onto like the Evo stage, they'll be fine. Because after like the first 3 months, usually fighting games kind of fall off in terms of popularity because the casuals quit and it's nothing but sweats. So they can both exist.
the sky. Inside the book are lots of rather interesting creatures.
Oh man, you gotta read in this game?
Let's take a look at this one, which doesn't have a name yet. We found it already. Let's try eating it.
Then it's already come out? Nah, this is a new game, I think.
That's kind of bitter. Any new discoveries you make are shown on screen.
Realistically, what new IP could Nintendo make to be the new Mario for the next gen? Fortnite got these kids addicted to gambling. To be fair, a lot of the kids that are addicted to gambling is y'all fault, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Because I've always said if I was fortunate enough to ever have sex and eventually have kids, I will be monitoring them. They will not be on fucking Fortnite. My child's first video games will either be Mario, Kirby, or a game like this. Some of y'all might be looking at it like, what's the point of this shit? This game is not for you. Like, this is a perfect kids game. It's not too intensive. This is the type of shit I would want my kids playing, not no fucking Fortnite. Shout out to Tone Deaf with the gifted subs, going crazy. Now I would like to see Nintendo make some new IPs, but there's a market for this. This looks fun to me, and I love Yoshi. Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite games.
This creature spits foamy bubbles from its mouth.
He's gonna spit on you.
We can enter the bubble. Ah, it pops after a while. We can also carry the creature on our back. Walk like this and whoa!
Is it bubble
so
puzzles?
many bubbles.
I feel you on that. Fortnite and Roblox are banned in my house for kids. Oh yeah,
Even jump
I would ban Roblox. I ban the fuck out of Roblox. My friends are playing. I don't give a fuck what your friends are playing. Whatever happened to being a parent? I don't know how y'all grew up, but in my household, there were certain friends that I had that my father would not let in our house. And I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, I didn't understand that shit, and that shit used to hurt my feelings. But now that I'm older, I understood why them niggas wasn't allowed in our house. No Roblox kids.
Is that an apple tree? Yum! It changed color. And the bubbles...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one's like super kiddie. I wouldn't play this. I feel like Yoshi's Island was like a good mix between a kid's game, but it still felt like it was for everybody. This feels like it's leaning a little bit too much into like it's specifically for kids. So it's like if I had a kid, I'd probably get him this game, but I don't think this is for me.
Even bigger. Wonder what happens with other foods. This
You got gifted memberships. Did I miss something? My bad, y'all over pausing. Shout out to Beezy gifting the big 20. God, the chat is moving too quick, man. Shout out to Beezy. I appreciate you. That refund check is going crazy. Nomad Ace, what up, Nomad Ace? Beat it already? It is a good looking game. Yeah, it looks good.
And the bubbles are shaped like hearts.
Would I let them play DBZ or other anime games?
Creature.
Nah, I wouldn't let my kids play Ultimate Ninja Storm and Sparking Zero. Then they'd be fucking losers. I would want to introduce my kids to like good shit. So like my kids will have good taste in music, good taste in movies, video games, and stuff like that. Like they can play that stuff after they get the crash course of the good shit, but like absolutely not. Why are y'all asking if my kids would be allowed to play Sparking Zero? You niggas don't play that shit.
And making
You
discoveries.
said you think? Yeah, recipes will not be lost in my house.
Even more things. As for this one, there are still more discoveries to be made. So you can try.
He said, oh, you just wait. They gonna be influenced by the kids at school. I already told my girl, I was like, if we ever had kids and I came home and I saw my son watching like Neon or some shit, I would feel like such a failure in fucking life. Like where I'd fall to my knees like fucking Lil Durk and just cry. Like, what did I do? Like, what can we do to rectify this situation? You said you're ready. I just can't believe this shit. Or catch that little nigga like subscribe to like an OnlyFans or some shit. Like, nigga, why are you giving random women your fucking money, dude? Your father never did that shit. That's not in our bloodline. Please.
Once you've wrapped up your research, why not give the creature a name? You can name it, or you can ask Mr. E for an idea.
Nah, they getting a whooping. I'm gonna just say this one's not for me. It looks good, but this one's a little too kiddie for me. This shit a little too cute. I ain't gonna lie. Said I fell down to my knees with Neon. Oh shit! This man said, not in my bloodline, not in my fucking bloodline, man. What else I got for you? Oh, we got an announcement from the director of Resident Evil Requiem. They announced a new photo mode, surprise update planned for May, and a story expansion. Let's see what my man's got to say fully and with the full context. More content?
皆さんこんにちは。バイオハザードレクイエムディレクターの中西です。2月27日にね、発売させていただいたバイオハザードレクイエムですけども、非常に好評いただいてまして、すでに500万本を突破したとのことです。本当にたくさんの方にプレイしていただいて、開発チーム一同としても圧倒的感謝でございます。本当にありがとうございます。先日ね、いくつかの問題修正したアップデート配信させてもらったんですけども、引き続き問題修正や快適性向上のサポートを続けていこうと考えてます。で、さらにね、コンテンツ追加っていうのも計画しておりまして、まず要望の多いフォトモード。
The much awaited photo. Who trying to take photos?
と思うんですけども、ちょっとしたミニゲームっていうのも準備しております。レクイエムはね、好評に応えるべく今後も継続したサポート。
This nigga in the chat says Sparking Zero son or a 2K VC daughter, bro. I'm not answering that question. That's fucking stupid.
これですね。
Oh shit. Was that a match 3 game? What the hell?
はい、追加ストーリーコンテンツこちらの方制作決定しました。
Hey, you know what I'll say about this? You know why Resident Evil 9 is so good? It's because the DLC was an afterthought. It wasn't content that they clearly cut out of the fucking game. So he's letting you know they're working on it right now, but it wasn't something that they 100% sure that they were gonna do. And so they ended up focusing on the main game. And to that I say,
こちらの方はですね、レクイエムの世界をさらに掘り下げ。
damn, I ain't even beat the game yet. Ace already beat the DLC.
配信まではちょっと少々時間を渡してしまうことになるかと思いますので。
Wait for your patience. I hope you look forward to it. So yeah, they must have just started working on it then.
最後に改めて皆さん本当にどうもありがとうございました。
Right. Shout out to Capcom. Capcom. More content coming. Remember when Capcom was doing on this DLC? Yo, those were the dark days. It was that Street Fighter Tekken game, right? This is coming, I say, near the end of the year. Tight. Marathon player count watching is unemployed behavior, says Overwatch developer. Everyone is concerning themselves with Marathon's player count one way or another. Either you're curious to see if the game will fail or if you're hopeful it will succeed. In recent days, we've seen social media channels packed with full of people talking about the impending collapse of Marathon, which isn't likely as you might think. This conversation has prompted developers far and wide to share their thoughts about player count watching. As you can imagine, they're not the most pleased with this rhetoric. In a post on social media, one user was talking about a 50% player count drop on Marathon, suggesting that just days after release, the extraction shooter from Bungie is facing the abyss and is about to fall in. That's far from the truth just now, but who knows, maybe one day. In response, a senior designer working on Overwatch, Dylan Snyder, took to social media with a damning statement. Is the 50% player drop in the room with us right now? Feel free to dislike and pass up any game you want. More power to you. But this is big unemployment, maidenless behavior, man. This shit has gotten so annoying that quiet developers are coming out and being like, can y'all shut the fuck up? Mind you, this is competition. This is competition saying this about another piece of competition. Like, are y'all okay? Like, every time I log into Twitter, I see screenshots of some random game. Are y'all okay? This shit is fucking funny, man. Every week it's a new one too. And the irony that I feel like a lot of people don't focus on is they're so focused on taking screenshots of games. Nobody's talking about how they haven't played any of the games that they're talking about. The behavior Snyder's talking about refers to the personality that some build, which results in them doing nothing but talking about the ebb and flow of games on social media. It often is accompanied by little more than numbers screen captured by SteamDB, as that's typically the only platform with public figures. The good news about this stuff, yeah, the devs are fighting back. The good news about this stuff is, as annoying as it is, there's a ceiling for this stuff. And what I mean is, people who make this level of sensationalized, overly negative content, the only people they're going to attract are super negative people. And here's the thing, those negative people that are watching them, you don't know where they are in life. They might be like a little kid that's just feeling some type of way, or you could be even like a grown-ass man that's just in a bad strut in their life. But at some point, those people are usually going to wake up and they're going to move on from that content. Whether it's because they got tired of it or because, you know, their life got hectic, got busy. They don't have time to sit up here and follow all the SteamDB numbers. So eventually all these people that make this type of stuff, they're going to fall off. Especially because if you want to be a full-time creator, you have to be able to pay your bills. I'm telling y'all right now, brands is not working with these people. You bring nothing to the table. And this is coming from somebody who openly slanders companies on this stream. But you see, I still get invited to a lot of events all the time. Do you know why? Because at least when I slander things, it's coming from a place of love and it's actually genuine. I don't like something. Also, I also do my best to try to provide solutions, like actual feedback. These people are not providing any feedback. They just want to see everything burn. And when that's your stance, if you want to be a content creator, if your stance is you just want to see everything burn, I'm here to let you know there's a ceiling for that shit. And that ceiling is very low. You don't keep hating on stuff for clicks. I say my piece, I uninstall the shit, I upload my one video and I go. Then the only time I talk about it is if somebody brings it up. Bam's at 77. How much time left in the game? There's still 3 minutes left. He could break Kobe's 81. Fucking Wizards suck, man. Fucking hate them. You provide free consultation for devs watching the streams. If there's any watching, I don't know if anybody watching. Please get 81. He's stat padding. Nah, they gonna keep letting them play. I'm definitely gonna check out the highlights tonight before I go to bed. Shout out to Dimick with the super chat. He said developers need to call this shit out more often because I'm tired of being flooded with pocket watching numbers of 400 pounds. Video game pocket watching this shit. It's to the point where you got people on. You okay, buddy? You got people on social media saying Battlefield 6, the game that generated $1.5 billion, is a fucking failure. Now it failed to sustain its player base, but overall it's not a failure. So by that logic, you mean to tell me you don't want $1.5 billion in your pocket? What's that, dude? You okay? At least you're not a Bulls fan. Yeah. Nah, I'd argue the Wizards are worse. You're okay, buddy. What's the narrative around Marathon? Honestly, the people who are playing it really seem to love it and say that it continues to get better. Quit hitting me. But the people who are not playing it have a lot to say, which is really weird. True shit. I keep getting Marathon failed numbers, but I'm like, have you played it though? Oh, look, he gave you a real hug. Oh yeah, he does that all the time. He actually knows what that means. Watch. Hey, give me a hug. See? He knows what it means. Because he needs one every 5 seconds, right? You okay? Are you giving me a kiss? Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Like if I were to get on my knees and say, give me a hug, he would hop on my shoulders. He just want attention. Is your dog part retriever? Nah, he's just an annoying border collie. And then last but not least, what I got for you is check out PC, console, and the Mac specs for Crimson Desert for people who are super interested in it. On PC, the recommended for medium settings, 1080p 60 FPS. You would need a 2080, which is not bad. If you want to play on high, though, you'll need at least a 4070. Nothing too... They were complaining about it in the group chat. I don't feel like these specs are too crazy. What is this? Who cares about the console specs? The game's just gonna fucking run. On PS5, performance will run at 1080p 60, balance will run at 4K 40 FPS, and then quality will run at 4030. And then the PS5 Pro, so it's optimized on the PS5. I would imagine most are probably gonna... I'd recommend playing on performance. PS5 Pro 4K is 30 FPS quality, 4K it's upscaled up to 48 on balance, and then 4K 60 FPS, which is pretty impressive. Then the Xbox, oh my God, the PS4 version. You said no PS4. No, there's a PS4 version. The PS4 version, Xbox Series S, performance 720p. That shit gonna be blurry as hell. 720p, 40 FPS. Oh my God, bro. Hey, yo, listen, Asha, if you ever see this stream, please, when Project Helix comes out, no Project Helix Jr., okay? Let's cut that out, man. I'm sick. I appreciate the thought process of trying to include less fortunate people, but this shit has got to go, man. This shit's got to go. Like, just tell them niggas get their money up, man. You said chill on my console. Quality is 1080p 30, and then Xbox Series X is 1080p 60 FPS performance. Balance is upscaled 4K, so it's not real, 40 FPS, and then quality is 4K 30. They will not let the PS4 go. Yeah, fuck them kids, bro. I'm tired of... That's a terrible trend, I feel like, in the last generation too. I'm tired of the junior consoles. We're good off